Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Microbiology Easy Notes. If you like this channel, please like, subscribe, comment and share. Today's topic, Protozoa. In this video, we will cover protozoan characteristics, classification, cell structure, locomotion, reproduction and ecological importance of protozoa. The word protozoa comes from Greek word proto that means first and zoon means animal. So the protozoa means first animals. Protozoans are considered as first animal came to an existence. Characteristics of protozoa. They are microscopic, cannot be seen from naked eyes. They are unicellular in nature, meaning single cell living being. Eukaryotic, membrane bound, nucleus is present, shape is variable. Protozoa can be spherical, oval, elongated or flattened. Size ranges in slightly more than 1 to 100 micrometers. Habitat. Free-living protozoan species present in freshwater and marine environment. Parasitic protozoan species present inside the host cell. Some protozoan species maintain symbiotic relationship with the host cell. Nutrition in protozoa. Autotrophic, heterotrophic or mixotrophic nutrition present in protozoan species. In autotrophic nutrition, protozoa synthesize their own food from inorganic substances. In heterotrophic nutrition, protozoa synthesize their own food from organic substances. In mixotrophic nutrition, protozoa possess both types of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic. Example is Euglena. Food ingestion methods in protozoa. The first method is holozoic method. It involves ingesting and digesting solid food, which is known as phagocytosis, or taking liquid food internally, which is known as penocytosis. Other type of nutritional method is saprophytic nutrition. In this method, protozoa live inside a host and feed off its tissues or fluids. Example is Entamoeba histolytica. Protozoa are predators preying on bacteria, algae and even other protozoan species. Locomotion. Protozoan cells use different types of locomotory structure for the movement. Cilia, flagella or pseudopodia present for the locomotion. Reproduction occurs by asexual and sexual method. Asexual reproductions happens mainly by binary fission, multiple fission and budding. For sexual reproduction, protozoan cell use conjugation method. In the later part of the lecture, we will discuss motility and reproduction in detail. Protozoans are classified in 4 classes. The first class is Flagellata. In this class, 5 orders are present. First order is Cryptomonadina, second is Phytomonadina, third is Euglonoidina, fourth is Diplomonadina, and fifth is Opolenina. The famous example of this class is Euglena. Class 2 is Sarcodina. In this class, only one order is present, which is known as Amebina. In this order, the famous example is Amoeba. Class 3 is Sporozoa. In this class, 2 orders are present. The first is Gregarinida and the second is Coccidia. Plasmodium is the famous example of this class. The next and the fourth class is Ciliata. In this class, only one order is present, which is known as Holotricha. Paramecium belongs to this class. And now the structure of protozoa. The first thing is cell wall is absent. Cell membrane. Cell is enclosed in a membrane called plasma membrane. It is flexible and rigid in nature. The membrane is made up of lipid and proteins. Next structure is pellicle. It is a semi-rigid covering present just beneath the plasma membrane. It maintains the shape and flexibility of protozoan cell. Cytoplasm. It is a complex of organic and inorganic substances. It is divided into 2 parts. The first part is ectoplasm. Outer part of cytoplasm present near the cell membrane is called ectoplasm. It is clear gel-like layer. It helps in movement and shape maintenance of the cell. It contains the basal bodies of the cilia. The other part is endoplasm. It is an inner granular part of the cytoplasm. It contains organelles such as nuclei, mitochondria, vacuoles and vesicles of various types, etc. Cell organelles. The first is endoplasmic reticulum. ER is present in the cytoplasm. Ribosomes present on the surface of ER which take part in the protein synthesis. Golgi apparatus. It is a cluster of flattened vesicle associated with ER. It processes proteins and packages them also. Golgi apparatus is absent in amoeba and poorly evident in most ciliates. Mitochondria. It is a site of cellular respiration and present in almost all protozoans. Next structure is hydrogenosome or mitosome. Species that are anaerobic do not require oxygen for survival, lack mitochondria. Such protozoan species are present in animals and human intestine. Instead of mitochondria, they have microbodies like hydrogenosome or mitosome for energy production. Contractile vacuole. This membrane-bound cell organelles are situated close to the plasma membrane, help in osmosis process between the cell cytoplasm and surrounding environment. Next is food vacuole or digestive vacuole. Many protozoan species contain one or two food vacuole, while some have many. What is the function of this vacuole in protozoa? Digestive enzymes are present in this vacuole, help in digestion of food. It also stores the food. Nucleus. All protozoan possess at least one single nucleus, but many species have multiple nuclei. Paramecium, which belongs to Cereus group, has two nucleus, macronuclei and micronuclei. Macronuclei contains a little amount of chromatin and large amount of nuclear fluid, while micronuclei contains a little amount of chromatin and large amount of nuclear fluid. Locomotion in protozoa. Protozoan cells use different types of locomotory structures to move and feed depending on their group. These locomotory structures can be flagella, pseudopodia, or cilia. These structures are functionally adapted to their environment and lifestyle. The first type of locomotion is pseudopodial locomotion. This type of movement is slow, crawling-like motion. With the help of pseudopodia, amoeboidal cell moves from one place to another. The cytoplasm flows forward, forming a bulge. The rest of the cell flows into this extension. Next movement is ciliary movement. This type of a movement is fast and highly controlled. The structure involved in this process is cilia, which is a short hair-like structures covering the cell. This type of movement is present in Paramecium and Palentidium coli. Thousands of cilia beat in coordinated waves. These waves push the cells smoothly through water. Flagellar movement. This type of movement is fast and directional. Structure involved in this process is flagella, which is a long whip-like structures. This type of movement is present in Trypanosoma and Euglena. The flagellum beats in a wave-like or undulating motion. This propels the protozoan cell forward or allows it to rotate. Beside all these movements, another type of locomotion which is present in protozoa is called gliding or sliding movement. This process involves the production of adhesive molecules that allows the protozoan cell to attach to the surface and then move by retracting or relaxing these molecules. This type of movement is slow and substrate dependent, and it is present in Plasmodium and Toxoplasma. And now reproduction in protozoa. First is asexual reproduction by binary fission. In this division, cell gives rise to the two identical cells of equal size. DNA of the nucleus of a mature cell divide first, and then the cell divides into two daughter cells. Asexual reproduction by multiple fission. In parasitic protozoan, multiple fission occurs and produce many non-identical daughter cells. Parent cell enlarges and forms protective covering called cyst. Then nucleus divides itself into many nuclei. Every daughter nuclei is surrounded with protoplasm to form daughter cells. On maturation, the cyst bursts and releases the daughter cells. This type of asexual reproduction present in Plasmodium. Asexual reproduction by budding method. In this method, new individual develops from bud of an existing organism. When bud matures, it separates from parent cell and becomes independent cell. In some protozoan species, buds may be produced from almost any point of the body, but in many cases, budding is restricted to the specialized areas. And now, sexual reproduction in protozoa. Sexual reproduction is a rare event in protozoans and only occurs in unfavorable conditions. As single-celled organisms, protozoan lack spatial reproductive structures like gonads. They have male and female gametes which take part in sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction in protozoans occurs by following method. The first method is syngamy. It is the fusion of pronuclei of two gametes. It is further divided into autogamy, hologamy, isogamy, and anisogamy. Autogamy, this is the fusion of gametes derived from the same parent cell. Hologamy. Two mature protozoan individuals themselves behave as gametes and fuse together to form zygote. Isogamy. Gametes are similar in size and shape but different in behavior, fused together. In anisogamy, gametes differ morphologically as well as in terms of behavior, fused together. Sexual reproduction by conjugation method. In this process, two protozoan cells exchange genetic materials. This process helps to enhance genetic diversity and correct genetic defects. Conjugation results in genetic mixing but does not produce new cells. This type of sexual reproduction present in Paramecium. Ecological importance of protozoa. They are decomposers. They break down organic materials in the ecosystem. They are part of the food wave. They serve as a food for small aquatic animals. Symbiosis. Some protozoans live in the guts of termites and help in the digestion of cellulose. They also maintain ecosystem health. They feed on bacteria, thus regulate bacterial population and also release nitrogen and phosphorus in the environment, which become available for the plants and other organisms. Protozoa also play an important role in activated sludge during wastewater treatment process. They help to remove bacteria and other microbes from the wastewater. Protozoans are also responsible for various diseases. For example, amebiosis is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium species. Sleeping sickness is caused by Trypanosoma brucei. Giardiasis by Giardia lamblia and toxoplasmosis by Toxoplasma gonadai.